Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening, boys and girls, and welcome to the PC Live. We're here racing in iRacing, or well, we're not racing at the moment. We're waiting for our paid hosted session to open so we can enter the lobby. I'm here with Dirtens, and I'm here with our good friend Maartens from the TSR squad as well. They're just hanging out in Discord, and you should be able to hear what they're saying. It's a new world for us. But here we are. The lobby should actually be open now, so I'll be able to join it. And you guys should be able to join the lobby as well. I was just welcoming all the boys and yeah, say hi.
Alright.
Okay, I guess he didn't really want to say hi to anyone.
Should be coming in now.
Yeah, the lobby's certainly up.
Yeah, I got it. Hey!
Yeah, I see the lobby as well. I'm on my way in. I'm just gonna mute the I'm just gonna mute the music and the YouTube video itself. Evening wake, evening tea 5. Nice to see you. It is the Danska boys with your Dutch, the best Dutchy.
Yeah, hey guys. What's up? Nice to see you guys. I'm just getting used to the fact that when I talk to the broadcast, it doesn't necessarily get sent out through Discord, so I need to be aware of what I'm saying to who. But happy to see you've joined along, and I hope you've enjoyed this first part of the new graphics package I was throwing together for a few hours today. I don't think it looks too bad for someone who's never set anything like that up. Of course, some of the
radio.
yeah, you are still on the radio. I should just keep the. Actually, I shouldn't even be on push to talk when I'm broadcasting, because there's no point in you not hearing everything, I guess. But yeah, I was just talking to the stream. And as I was mentioning, the new graphics I threw together, I did in a few hours. Except for the logo you see in the top left corner, that's actually by our main dude, Maartens.
Hello.
Yeah. So it's a nice little collaboration. Oh, he even hit us up in the chat at the exact same time. Look at that for a piece of coordination.
Absolutely perfect. And we're gonna be going into the night for the first time. So excited.
And yeah, Wake, it might sound a bit different, but we've been just quickly fiddling around with the audio values and compressors and stuff. It's probably something that will keep improving as we do more of these, but hopefully it's tolerable so far.
Oh yeah, the long loading times for when
Yeah, the 60 pit spa loading is crazy long.
yeah, it's brutal. Absolutely. So did you remove push to talk, Charles, or am I interrupting you?
No, no, you're not interrupting. I didn't remove push to talk, but I think I'm gonna have to push it down a lot when I talk.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're getting notes from Wake that you guys are actually a little bit low. So I'm gonna have a fiddle around with that just in a second as you guys... Finally, we can set you guys up for watching the game now, because I'm finally in the lobby.
Oh, you're only now in the lobby. That only took you about 5 seconds less than me, and I was considerably slower in getting in. We're all connected.
See, so now you're on a different audio source. This is not the kind of stuff the streamer normally says, but now the audio is coming through what should be a functional different audio output.
Yeah, let's try.
which
Follow.
should improve the quality. So let me know if that is indeed the case. The chat is broken, so I think I'm actually just gonna remove it.
How is this? How is this possible? My iRacing is running in full screen for the first time.
What?
On its own, it's a miracle.
On its own.
So the sun is actually setting pretty quickly here.
It is. It's gonna be 90-90. I'm on track already. I don't know about you guys.
I have my outlap already done.
Go away, steering wheel. I'm saying because I been running all my iRacing windowed so far, so that's yeah, that's nice.
That alt enter never worked for you? Oh, sorry, that alt enter never worked for you?
What?
You can just hit alt enter to make it full screen.
Oh yeah, it worked for me, but the full screen just black screened when I did so.
Oh.
It doesn't anymore.
So are we gonna try to run together or what? Are you behind me?
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
Sweet. You should both pass then, because
It's not Malcolm, but Martin
I'm the
in
camera
middle.
car. Martin in the middle.
No, it's Martin in the middle. Martin in the middle. Martin in the middle.
Martin in the middle! Get in the middle, Martin!
Yeah, I was actually trying to send it, and he stubbornly goes around the outside.
So for those of you that don't know, this is like Martin's, what, 30th minute in the game?
I think I've done 4 to 5 laps before this. That's all the iRacing I've ever done.
And you're not crashing yet? Doing well?
Not yet. Don't jinx it, please.
So dear viewers, how are we feeling about the audio? Should I do anything about it?
It just occurred to me I have nothing to read chat on. I haven't set up my laptop as I usually do.
Oh, and there he goes!
No!
Yeah, and I almost lost it, so I decided to just tap you instead. Okay, I'm gonna hop back to the pits, cause no wait, actually there's no damage, so you don't need to. Well, no, wait, there is damage. There is damage. So going together is cool and all, but this is about practice. Oh gee, the sun is setting rapidly.
Yeah.
But with 4 time we'll see the sun rise again before the session ends. One thing that really works about this game is the way the headlights work when you have another car behind you. And like both cars have ray tracing from the headlights. I'm
Then you
dead.
pin it.
Yeah, yeah. Just testing out what the replay features work like here. We're on board with Dirtens here. As he comes around the corner, I might just hop in the car and go with him as he goes blasting past here in a little while. See, Dirtens seems a bit more focused than I might be with all this stuff going on with the broadcast. Oh, just on the limit of the grid there.
I'm really just tiptoeing through Eau Rouge.
Yeah, it's about lifting early and trying to get back on the gas early after you've turned the car in. And then just tiny inputs, then you can actually be pretty hard on the gas.
So I'm chasing you down in the night.
I'm chasing you down.
Exactly, and everybody gets to see our real names now.
Oh yeah, the big reveal actually.
This is the big reveal.
Hope you like them. Can't be too much surprise about Maartens' names though, to be honest.
Yeah, pronouncing that one.
Okay, so time to try to get started on a nice stint here. That's actually somewhat reminiscent of what I've done in the other practice sessions. You see those headlights over there on the right? The headlight update they came out with not
Like,
too long
Maarten
ago.
van Rijwijk.
Maarten van Rijwijk, yeah?
Oh, that one was actually pretty close.
Maybe it's more like Wijk.
Yeah,
Like bike, but Wijk.
Yeah, Wijk.
Rijwijk.
Rijwijk. That is it.
Rijwijk.
Rijwijk.
Maarten van Rijwijk. Of course, you got them saying it like a wakey, like a Flemish.
Hi Maverick! Welcome man. We're doing practice for the iRacing Spa24,
Better than I expected.
which we're going to attempt, hopefully. Still early days with the practice.
I should have expected it.
Of course, being dirt.
And at the moment I'm trying to catch up to Dirtens up in front here. He's in the number 18 car. And in turn he's trying to catch up to Maarten, who's racing for the very first time in iRacing actually. And he just went out and bought the Audi we're going to be racing in. By the way, that's the big reveal for you guys on Discord. We are racing in the Audi R8 GT3. And it's a good one. A lot of grip here with 26 degrees compared to what we're used to.
Yeah, the regular 45-degree track temp practice sessions. This is something completely different.
Oh it completely lost traction there, and it just never came back. But I kept it going forever along the long left-hander, just like counter steering like a madman all the way. I forgot to put my spotter on, so I was like debating, should I stop to put the spotter on? Because he'll tell me about track temps and stuff.
Me too, I forgot to put it on as well.
Should we stop?
I'm not gonna stop. I'm just gonna keep running until I have to for some reason.
I'm gonna stop to put it on, because I don't even know what the track temperature is now when it's dark. It's already dark.
What kind of lap times are you guys looking at?
It's hard to tell with the temperature now when we're running in something like 20 in daylight.
I'm running 21, so 22s depending on temperature and daylight, and I'm in the 19s now. Setup seems to be working better on colder track conditions here at night.
Yeah, and I'm somewhat lower than that in most situations, but that's a good pace to aim at.
Yeah.
It's not that I can't do faster laps. It's
Radio
just
check. Spotter, radio check.
my pace that's thereabouts, you know. If I'm not gonna crash all the time and make silly mistakes.
Wake, I haven't read your message about me being louder like I'm the host. Well, that's because I am the host.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
Actually, I'm just gonna wait to have someone to chase down. Just enough time to have a sip of water and the last sip of coffee. Hopefully this will be the start of a real stint
That
practice.
you kicking up dust, Maarten?
Maybe. Not anymore, I think. I'm coming up. I'm coming up to bus stop now.
Yeah, you guys are really close together according to the relative.
Oh yeah, I can see you.
I'm gonna try to pop out with you.
Dirtens will be catching up with me eventually. Like in a few seconds, maybe.
There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
Let's see how this works out. Can we pop out with them? I want them to be ahead. I'm gonna brake. See how well the flashing works here? I really love the ray tracing of the headlights, but I've said that already. It's just not on Discord.
Oh, no.
Yellow flag. Caution.
God damn it.
Hello.
Nah, I'm just kidding. I think you're doing pretty well for your first laps, man.
Well, I'm not content still. I'm not used to this.
Still just struggling to feel out the tire temperatures a bit. I haven't really done any night running yet. Dirten got a nice exit through there. That's a good exit.
Yeah. Good last sector in general for me.
Yeah, you build up
The
some.
leader has just done a
some gaps to me.
220.82.
So if anybody's watching and you're thinking, oh, this looks like fun, and you actually have iRacing, it's an open hosted session hosted by us. So you're very welcome to hop in and do some laps with us. As I continue to not really be able to keep up with 30. Just missed the apex there. It's always a bit of a gut wrencher.
P3.
That was a stupid cut track. I just missed the apex on the right hand side and got offline.
Trail braking is a little sketchy.
Yeah, we have to brake a little early with this car. It's not made for super late braking. You have to be able to ease just a little bit when you enter the corner.
Yeah, and even with these track temperatures, you need to be aware of not like overheating the tires as well. So
Yeah, that's also
constantly staying within the limit a little bit. If you feel the car starting to get looser, you probably started heating the tires too much.
your best lap in the session. You're currently 0.5 off the leader's pace. That lap time was 2:18.69.
That was a decent enough exit, but Dirtens is really fast in this dark condition.
Jonas, come on man, watch them track limits. This lap won't count.
Bit of a scary moment there, but I caught it. Just got a cut track penalty, unfortunately. Dang boy, you're supposed to downshift.
The leader has just done a 2:22.46.
Fuck's sake.
You just outbreak yourself into the bus stop trials and cut it massively.
Nah, I just put some tires on the grass and lost it. But kept it going, and I'm trying to scrub off penalty without losing too much time on you.
That's a good little race we have going here too.
Yeah, but now my penalty is going up quickly.
Oh.
I gotta stop and go now.
Fastest lap for Schmidt, 2:17.18.
I'm just gonna reset. God damn it. F's for our little
Don't rush, get it right,
joint
get
stint.
it back in the race.
So I guess that gives us a little opportunity to just check out one of the other cars. I've been wanting to fiddle around a little with the replay. And also I kind of want a cup of coffee more.
The leader's just done a 2:18.91.
So I gotta say sorry to all you guys. I thought I would see your chat messages, but apparently they don't really pop up that much. Nice to see you guys chatting along. Hello to Unaleska, what's up man? Nice to have you in the channel.
I've been doing pretty well actually. I think I did like 3-4 laps without losing it. I mean, that's nothing to go on
And
for
yeah.
an endurance race.
Oh, it's a start. It's a start.
It's a
It's a
start.
start.
I've been pushing it a little. Actually did a 19.3.
Nice.
Yeah, that's really good pace for this early.
It took me a long time just to get under 20, indeed. So that's very good, man. That's really good.
Oh, no! Got him.
You sound like you're pretty good at catching it too. I feel like the Audi is really hard to catch if you
There's traffic
do mess it
approaching.
up.
Watch your mirrors.
But did you pit, Dirten?
Yeah, I'm in to get my crew chief running.
Okay, I'm gonna wait so we can run together. Oh, here comes Maarten.
Don't look, I'll bin it.
There he go! Oh, he did! Ripperoni, Maarten.
Yellow flag. Watch out.
Bonjour.
What up?
Oh no, Jonas. Restart it. Get the clutch in next time.
Oh,
My spotter is
no
mad
one's
at me
coming.
for stalling the car. Yeah, you should really get out of the way soon, but you have some time.
uh,
Yeah, you messed up
The
your
leader's just done a
complete rear end there,
218.40.
I'll be.
which is chilling on the straight.
Yellow flag.
Shit, I've been a little too rough on my front tires. I need to move back my brake balance. I had it moved a little bit forward since we talked about it from the hot weather, but that
Yeah.
and pushing a little bit, that's had quite a bad toll. I've used 15% of my threads in 10 laps. That's not too good.
How do
That's a
you
little too
turn-
hard, huh?
Yeah. Where do you turn your spotter on?
You have to download an app called.
there's-
No, there is an in-game one. There is an in-game one. That should be on the drive setting, the drive menu. I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll be asking stupid questions like these a lot.
They're not stupid questions. You're just new.
Just a sec, guys. I'm gonna go get my laptop so I can also join in with whoever's.
I'm gonna go
joining
make
us
a
in chat.
cup of really quick coffee. To be honest, I really want a cup of coffee.
I got a cup of coffee already, but
I'm
yeah,
gonna
I
go-
do understand you.
I'm gonna go
Martin,
find someone
entertain
random
them.
to.
Martin.
Yeah, keep him going. I'm gonna go spectate some car that's on track. We're here with Jakob Lehmann, racing in the Ferrari 488 GT3, and I'll be right back.
The leader has just done a 218.06.
What's up, guys? What's up, chat? I am back. And I've got my PC. What's up, Kerr? Good evening. If you're still with us, join our Discord and let's talk about that because I think, like, drivers need it at some point. And anyways, we're building a team here for this and future iRacing events. So, and what's up, Junaleska? Nice to have you along, mate.
The leader has just done a 217.20.
Charles, I think you should check your mute.
Hello, friends. I was muted.
Hey, what's up, Maverick as well? Nice to have you along.
I see you've gotten on the chat there, Mr. Dirten.
Yeah, it occurred to me that we had we had some action in chat, and
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
getting any part of it.
No, I was trying to participate, but watching the chat on the phone also isn't completely optimal. So I hope you'll forgive me, but I turned off the push to talk for this session because there's no reason for you to be left out of whatever else I'm saying.
No, you are forgiven, not forgotten.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be forgotten. But let me know if it like glitches out or something. I think I just turned it down pretty low.
I think it's all...
I feel so good about my coffee. Are you on track?
Not yet. I'm fiddling with my TV settings actually because my screen is a little bit skewered up towards the top, so it means that I can't see the top of the screen. So when the X comes like halfway out the screen, when it shows that I get an X, that's really annoying me, and now I want to move it.
Oh, by the way, just a small setting change. I'm running 138, 138 pressure, and that works really well.
Yeah? Alright.
And Maarten, are you on 120 liters when you're running practice now?
I just came out. This is a good question you're asking. I have no idea.
Okay, so you're probably just on 54 liters, I think it is, the stock setup. But when you dial it up to more, you need to just increase the push rod length a little bit. It doesn't do too much, and I think it makes the car a lot more friendly for you to do some practice on now. Low fuel with fresh tires is a bit friendlier than filled fuel on fresh tires.
Yeah. I'll look into it.
The leader's just done a 217.20.
How's the settings coming, Jordan?
What?
How are the settings coming on the TV?
The leader has just done a 216.60.
I'm fiddling along. I think it's better now. I think I got it fixed. Yes, it's fixed. It's perfect. I'm running.
Okay. Oh, and we're coming out with a Ferrari as well.
Take care, there's a car approaching.
With Kim Christian Sebening. Sounds Danish or Swedish.
Or potentially like North German. Could be.
Or potentially North German as well, could be.
Sabening is a weird name. Not like a weird name, just not a very Danish name.
Sebening is like a weird
That's a really weird name. What the That's a weird dude, that guy. I wouldn't trust him.
One thing I could see before was that I wasn't really overheating my tires even from pushing. So that's a good experience gained from here in the night, is that we can actually push.
Yeah.
And we probably should push to keep the heat in the tires over the night. And that's gonna be the safest way to go around, to keep the car steady and stable.
That's true.
Oh, Fessa brakes real early. Oh, shit. Pardon my French, of course. Merde.
The leader has just done a 217.06.
That was close.
That was pretty close. Oh, I'm braking yourself a tiny bit. That lets me get closer.
Big time out myself. I was busy laughing and holding the push start button and talking and missing the break point. I could not do so again.
Oh, nearly
On the power.
nearly hitting the wall there. I lost a lot. I just basically turned into the wall and I got lost in the south, man. Bang bang, lost in the south.
I'm gonna lose out big time, so you had to lift midway is more or less through. Look how you're gonna be gaining as you exit. 1/10, 2/10. No, it's not that bad actually. I thought it would
No, it's basically what it always is between us down here.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace.
Wow, that was bad.
That was massive understeer of me going a little bit too quickly.
Yeah, and I went even quicker.
And even wider as well.
Through pit lane. I'll come out.
I'll let you know.
Thank you.
Unless I tend to forget when I'm under pressure. Kraus is kind of close now. He's within a second.
Yeah, but there's two of us. We'll remember.
Oh, my car's beginning to understeer.
Oh boy, oh lord, he coming.
The guy ahead's last lap time is a 2:17.58.
Take some dirt.
Yeah, I really did eat that dirt. Dirt.
No!
Ah!
Campos,
So we're coming down to the bus stop now, man.
On your right side. Still there.
Oh, you got the run.
Keep it steady, still there. Hold your line.
Don't hit me.
Still there.
Mean
That puts
man.
you 2.6 seconds off the pace. That was a 2:19.12.
I thought I could do the old switcheroo on you. That didn't exactly work out.
That contact between us was a 0x contact. Does it know that we're friends or something?
No, it's just like less smoother contact
Hey,
is.
man.
Hello.
Just trying to pick my phone up from the ground and not crash, and doing terribly at it, by the way. Whoa.
Yeah, that's a difficult one.
Whoa. Yeah, but I can read the chat now. God damn it.
I'm losing it. I'm gonna need a new set of tires, I believe.
Oh, fuck.
Hello, Martin.
Hello.
That's a new fastest
I was
lap
so
for
sure we were
Campos,
gonna hit each other there.
2:16.51.
What is up, Calster as well?
Yeah, hey man.
Nice to have you along.
Welcome to iRacing.
Welcome, Beat.
What's your speed limit in the
Half
pits?
the iRacing gone. Oh,
I just hear the voice of despair or the.
I almost had it as well.
Sector 1 is 0.6
This
off the
car's
pace.
so difficult to catch. But once you get to know the car, it's gonna be a lot easier, man. You're gonna get to when you get a feel with the car and you get accustomed to its limits and everything. It gets a lot easier to keep it within.
Yeah.
and stupid rewarding once you're really in the rut and going fast.
Yeah.
Which I haven't been in this session yet.
Am I still the fastest of us?
I think you are. I've had pretty much all my laps disallowed.
What is your fastest lap so far?
Don't know.
Mine is still the 2:18.1.
P3.
You ready, Maarten?
Yep.
New fastest lap for Campos, 2:16.41.
Are you gonna pop out with me?
I don't know.
We
Okay.
just popped.
Guess
Just up.
then poppers. I'm coming down to the bus stop now.
Good evening to everyone who's joined us, by the way.
Yeah, hey people. My chat isn't working right now, but I'll get it to work. Down the straight at some point.
It'll work at some point.
No, I even mean like I can't read it right now because I dropped my phone when I crashed.
Oh, so there's no chat for trials.
No
But
chat
anyways,
for trials. So.
That's your fastest lap
welcome to
today. You're
iRacing
now
Trials
2.0 seconds off the
A minute
pace.
ago.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off
It
the
is
pace.
our utmost of pleasures being here. We're really excited. We're practicing for the 24 hours of Spa, which is pretty much a dream coming true. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
for
That's
all
not
three
too
of
much
us.
of an overstatement. I've been fantasizing about this, watching streams with it for, well, I'm fantasizing. I'm doing the spa with my sexy boys. I'll be sitting around on my bed with my underwear, but still with my headset on, in Discord with the
Sector 1
boys.
is 1.1 seconds off the
So,
pace.
Jimmy, can't you hear me? Jimmy's saying he can't hear me in chat. I think Jimmy Trouse is louder because he's the host. I think there's nothing much to do with that. The signal is just always going to be a little more direct. Plus, he's going to do a little more talking, and I'm just going to have to get used to it.
But that was actually a pretty good run today. I'm starting to pick up pace on my laps now. I'm third fastest in the lobby. What are you doing? Oh man, and then I fuck it up.
Sector
If
2
you're
is
looking at the relative, I think it
0.48 off
shows
the
in
pace.
class and not in all in all.
Okay,
But it says I'm second in that, so
okay, so you are faster than me. We're in the same class. In the AM class.
Jimmy says trials, ew.
Oh man. You don't want to be a part of my dreams? God damn it. I was hoping to have all the boys. Stop it! I've been talking about the boys for the last 5 minutes, but that way you just said stop was probably the gayest of it all.
Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
Stop it, Trouse! Oh my god!
Oh my god,
Stop it! You're welcome, Mario. You're welcome. I'm happy to host.
He's moving up the inside into double goals. He's losing it! Oh my god. Maarten.
It's getting better.
Be patient, my young
Sector 1
Padawan.
is 0.9 off the pace.
How many years is it that you're younger than me and Trials? It's like 2 years or something? It really shows what an immature driver.
Just a kid. Just a kid.
Let me know when you come through.
I'm coming down towards the bus stop now, man. I'm through Blanchement. Anyway, Jimmy, how you doing? It's nice to have you along. You know, Jimmy, that there's always space for an angry Scotsman here.
Oh yeah. There'd be space for more, but they're so rare, so hard to come by.
Yeah, exactly.
Sector 2 is 0.42 off the pace. That's a new fastest lap for Hoffman, 2:15.46.
I should have a webcam on for this. I'm having to take my glove off while racing to try to fix the chat.
Thank you.
I'm drinking my camel coffee while I'm holding the...
Right side's clear.
And I'm having to let go. Gotcha moment.
I just got passed by a fast boy while doing it too.
Yeah, somebody just put in a 2:15.
That lap time was 2:19.45. Sector 3 is 1.9 off the pace.
Hey, I got the chat back.
The jetpack.
I got the chat back.
Oh, you got the jetpack.
I got the
Oh,
jet back.
the jetpack.
You should really like
GTA San Andreas on the side.
it's Assetto Corsa GTA mod.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Why do I keep running wide there? Stop running wide there.
The car in front has just done a 2:18.46.
Ooh, these tires are some hot boys now.
Alright, Jimmy, join in later if you feel like it.
Yeah, we'll be going for a while. The hosted session is only for 2 hours, but I'm not really sure I'm gonna be able to stop when it ends.
Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
God dang it.
Lost it?
No, I just had a bit of an oversteer and lost the quick pace I was doing. I need to stop cutting the grass there.
I'm fiddling with the PC. With the laptop while driving.
Hey man, as long as you're not fiddling with the boys.
P5, that puts you 3.3 off the pace.
I wanted to stay up to date on what Trials is doing.
He's fiddling with the boys.
I'm not fit. Okay, I am.
Hey Ribs, thanks man, and welcome to the channel again. Nice to see you. Yeah, we're just starting to get the hang of things. I say as I messed up Rouge and Radion there pretty bad. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Two tenths down, 2.5 tenths down. That's not what I was looking for through here. Yeah.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the
I
pace.
go wide again. God damn it.
The guy behind has just done a 2:19.74.
But that was pretty good.
guy behind has just done a 219.40.
Trying too distracted by your presence. I'm doing fine lapping on my own, but once there's someone next to me, I'm just...
Oh, Maartens
No.
died. Oh,
No.
Maartens died.
Damn it. Yeah, and I just lost. I was green, 2.5 tenths up on my best time. And I just lost it all through the quick corner. What's the quick corner called again?
Blanchiment. The
Blanchiment?
last
Or,
left-hander before,
yeah, the kink, you would call it. Blanchiment? Yeah. I just knew there was a corner called Blanchiment, but I couldn't remember which one.
Was at 217.88.
But yeah, Rips, thanks for the welcoming here to iRacing. It's been a warm one. We've actually, I dare I say, that both Trout and I have actually done pretty well for ourselves since it's not to brag or anything, braggerino, boasterino, but it's gone pretty well. We've both managed to get our
Bad luck, Jonas.
license
This lap
within
won't
about
count.
20
You've got
days
the track.
of beginning the game. And Trout, your iRating is somewhere around 2,000 at the moment, if I'm not completely mistaken.
Yeah, I think 2.3 or something. But that's with, I went up to 2.4, and then I tanked it down to 1700 to try and get the last safety rating. And now I'm back up to 2.3. But yeah, I feel like we're both like relatively better at these kinds of serious sims than we are at GT Sport, where we would definitely confirm for being plebs. I mean, don't get it wrong, we're still plebs, we're just less embarrassingly plebs. Less embarrassingly plebby, I guess would be correct.
You can, oh shit, you can file an incident report through the iRacing webpage. I did it once actually, and I was, and Traus, you can co-sign on that.
Can I just interrupt asking for some Fs for my boy Maarten? But yeah, incident reports, you were saying? Incident reports.
I reported an incident by Pedro after I was taken out.
Oh, Pedro.
Very much, yeah, it was, he meant to do that, and I got pissed off, and it was a race, so yeah. Should set a standard. You know, you pay for playing this, so you don't want people to actually take you out. You expect it to be, you know, without all that.
Yeah, it needs to be the cleanest SimRacing you've tried when you pay this much for it. But
Yeah,
it definitely does seem to have that effect on people.
As we hear, somebody is
Yeah, mad at someone being slow. Well, this is practice. My Central European guy, and I wrote "Rookies Welcome" in the lobby, so this might not be the right place to get angry about that.
And good job, Rips. 2 weeks in, 339. You're on the right course. It's looking good.
That's sick,
What's
boy.
up, Swablu?
Are you doing
What's
the?
up, Swablu? Nice to have you along.
Hey, Swablu, what's up, man? Ribs, are you doing the Spa24?
Sector
Sounds
1
like
is
it's
0.7
plan
off
of
the
his,
pace.
I think, if I'm not completely mistaken. Of course, he can answer for that himself, but What's your lap count so far this session?
14, but I've had so many restarts and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm on my 10th lap, I think, on this thing.
I've gotten good mileage into one on the lap 18.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I'm swerving because of my camel coffee. That's what I'm calling it now. Having a sip of my coffee
Now
every time I go down the
2.6
camel's
off the
plate.
pace. You've just done a 218.00.
I'm happy you reminded me.
0.7 off the pace.
Because I got some camel coffee of my own I need to deal with. What's your best lap now?
It's still that 218.1 hadn't improved.
Okay.
I stopped pressing because I realized that I was killing my fronts
Yeah.
by driving at that pace, and then it's useless beginning to do it. And if I'm killing it at this track temperatures, then there's no time for driving that like that. Maybe for the last 10 minutes of the race or something like that, if we need to do an overtake. Do you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I've just settled into much more of a rhythm right now. I'm running my 220s and.
Yeah, that's true. I was doing 19s for a while, but I've actually started going into the low 18s and 17s. I just did a 17.9, and that's with trying to be moderate with everything.
Nice, good job, man.
Oh, and just as I say it, I crash or lose it at least. Oh, and I hit the wall as well. God damn it. That was too much cocky talking.
Okay, take your time, just get it started.
And then you bend it. Oh no.
Fuck's sake.
F.
Where are you guys? On track?
Just came through the bus stop.
I'm at
Perfect.
the.
If you pop now, I'll make it drop.
What's the long left-hander called?
There's a car approaching, watch your mirrors, stay behind the white line.
Double gauche? Isn't that it?
What?
Isn't that the long left-hander? That's double gauche, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's the double left-hander. Yeah, that's double gauche.
Which is by far the best name for a corner on this circuit.
Double corner.
Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
I was so hoping for you to crash there.
Oh, it would have been fun.
Oh man, I can't forget I binned it the second I said I was being moderate.
So this one, I don't remember what's called. The next one is Campus, which leads into Stavilo. Oh, I'm going wide, very wide.
Which
Jesus
leads
Christ.
into the gravel. Gravelo.
Leads into
The Gravelo.
What's up, Shazza?
Hey Shazza, what's up, man?
Nice to have you along.
The guy ahead's lap time is a 218.33.
Oh, smoke here. That's okay. No, nothing. Big oversteer.
Yeah, that did look sketchy for a second.
And whether that was dirty tires or warm tires, I don't know. We'll figure out up at Eau Rouge.
I guess we about to find out.
Yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Destiny
1. Totally fine.
arrived.
Sector 1 is 0.47 off the pace.
Faster car approaching.
What are you saying? Past the car approaching?
Yeah, there's a faster car.
Just then,
Dude, do you ever like try to guess what it might be?
yeah, past the car.
Boiled or unboiled? This one seems pretty fully cooked to me.
Tell me when you let him through, I'll let him through at the same time.
Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace. The car in front has just posted at 217.85.
Yeah, he's like kinda just whoa.
It's Marcel Kempenaar.
We just both did it. So we give him. Oh, I'm gonna crash.
Jesus.
No!
Jonas, restart it and get on it.
I tried to hit you and I hit Kempenaar instead.
No, you
I'm so sorry.
absolute-
I'm so sorry, man. I tried to hit my buddy. He deserved it. You really didn't. Sorry, man.
What are you talking about? I deserve it. I didn't do anything, mate. But still sorry for you, Marcel, that it had to go on you.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I knew you weren't my buddy, guy. I'm sorry. He wasn't my guy, friend.
There's traffic behind. Watch your mirrors.
Do you think he just ate it because I'm the host and he knows from the #1 car? And he's like, oh, damn it, I can't say anything. He kind of can allow himself to do that.
No. I think shows that a lot of people have been waiting a long time to see Spa and have the race go on.
Yeah, that's so very true, Jose. We even had to get PCs to achieve that finally. Cass, what's up with that? Oh, hello Ferrari. Understeery Ferrari.
Alright.
Trials follows the two Ferraris through no-name corner. He's now gonna see if he can find a way through double gauche. Oh, as the one of the Ferraris gets very sideways. How did he manage to catch that?
As Dirtens here hasn't realized that his replay can be anything other than live, so he's speaking to us from 30 seconds ago.
Yay! I'm live now. The sketchy Fezzer is gone, and there's another noise in the Fezzer sandwich. Through Blanchement.
Yeah, let's see if I can get past this guy quickly.
Oh no, Jonas. Track limits, come on. This lap will be deleted.
Oh, that was easy. Cheers, buddy.
How's it going for Maarten in the middle?
I'm doing Okay, I'm doing pretty good actually.
Yeah?
I'm starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Nice, mate.
Though I do have a lot of laps not being counted for, like slight.
Sector 1 is 0.38 off the pace.
And Shaza, yeah, you bet we're enjoying it big time, and you bet it is superb, I have to say. Compared to what else I've tried, the online experience, the racing experience, the commitment people put into it, and that's only meant in a good way because people are very clean and very considerate.
Yeah, and details like, well, not even details, but like the sound in iRacing is on par with the best sound mods you can get for Assetto Corsa, which are like just as good, if not slightly better than our factors. So the best I've tried pretty much, and that's alongside a really nice physics and this great online system. And like people aren't even toxic, everyone's really friendly and respectful most of the time.
Sector 2 is 1.4
which I think everyone knows how rare it is for an online game.
Daniel Prata is here again. I think he's up for a prod.
For a talk? For a quick talk?
Daniel Prata is here again tonight.
Yeah, I know.
I think he's up for a prod.
I'll ask him, I'm pretty close to him.
Sector 3 is 1.6 off the pace.
Oh no, I think it just pitted, unfortunately.
Oh, no, he's 3.5 seconds. He's 3.5 seconds behind me. He might actually be catching up to me.
Oops.
Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace.
And I see Jimmy asked if this was our own livery a while ago. And I know so far it's just like the stock liveries we do. But I think someone in the team is gonna do one. It might even be a bit of a popularity contest if we all try. I know Maarten wants to do it, and I might give it a shot as well.
And Jimmy is quite firm with the liveries himself. He might also have a vote.
Maybe we should do it like a vote. We could let people try and have like a vote cast.
Yeah, that would be very cool actually.
Anyone coming up to the source? By any codes?
Sector 1 is 0.7
No, I'm
off
at
the
no name
pace.
corner. turn 9 before.
Yeah, I'm like 18 seconds behind Dirtens. So that was unfortunately just a few seconds too late.
I'll be waiting up here.
The guy behind has just done a 218.07. Sector 2 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
No! Oh man.
Slap won't count. You're cutting the track.
Just a tiny track cut on a very good lap. Oh, on a decent lap anyway. Another track cut, so it wouldn't have mattered. So update, Daniel Prata really didn't want to talk. He just let me through on the first straight.
Oh, Maarten, I just passed you. Sorry, man.
I'm coming up Rouge.
Trials is coming up.
No, I'm dead.
Okay, wait for Trials.
God damn it!
The car ahead has just done a 217.18.
I keep losing concentration for just like a second, and I'm messing everything up.
You pitting?
Yeah, I'm in the
Oh,
pits.
yeah.
I'm behind you.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Oh my god, when you just like start to get a tiny bit hot and then realize you have a fan and you can just switch on. Heaven. Let me know if you can hear the fan in the microphone chat. I'll do something about it.
Oh, it's not bad. Daniel Prata really wants to Prata with me. He just crashed right as I was parked down in double gauge.
Oh, I just had a massive lag spike.
Yeah, you jumped.
Yeah.
2 meters high.
I just got like one big massive loss of connection for a second. I should be back now.
I thought you ate a sausage curd.
Nah, I'm a vegetarian. I'm not actually a vegetarian, by the way. So what's that? During the stream I've made myself sound like a gay vegetarian now? That's probably not gonna make me too popular with the car crowd, I don't think. It's time to do fast laps, my boy.
Well,
Talking to me or Maarten?
Maarten who braked super duper early for that one. Or late, sorry. Ooh, there he go.
The leader has just done a 221.15.
I'm gonna try to read that message while I'm continuing to drive around Chelsea.
You got one right side. Keep it together, hold your line.
TL. ain't no
He's
joke.
still there.
Racing there is
Still there.
certainly also a high level of
Still there.
competition.
Clear right time.
And a very
Sector
good
1
level of
is
sportsmanship as well.
0.45.
Haha, nice one, Maarten. That was good. Yeah, I was going to read the chat message coming down the straight, but then I decided to have a big old battle with the good Maarten instead.
Oh!
No!
I took a little bit of grass. It's probably a bit clean.
Oh yeah, I downshifted too quickly and lost it too. I was trying to read chat coming into a corner.
Oh, how did I not drive into that guy?
Hey!
I was reading chat. I was accidentally weaving to the right of the track from the left side, and as I looked up, I was passing a guy just crashed, having crashed parked on the left side of the track. I would have driven.
Yeah, I just took the time to read the message from Josh. So thanks for the input, by the way, Alpan. Thanks for the message. I can understand that, man. I've been very impressed seeing how you're doing in the IGTL. So if I was you, I probably wouldn't have been too busy going on either. I think by far the most appealing aspect of GT Sport is the esports element. So if you're actually good enough to be competitive, that makes it far more interesting than if you're just a pleb pretending to drive a race car like me. So I need all of this extra realism to give me excuses for when I do bad. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It was the tire pressure. It was the
P6.
Yep. But you see there was a strong northeasterly wind in this session.
through that corner, and then obviously unsettled the car, even though I was doing exactly the right thing. So I'm gonna go on board with Trails from my view as I'm having a chill here.
Yeah, you could just make sure it's live and you could try to do a shot by shot overlap.
I am alive. I can pretty much talk them through the track. For anyone who doesn't know Spa, up through.
You know, like most of our viewers.
Sector 1 is 1.1
Because they
seconds
GT
off the
boys.
pace.
With the GT boys. This one, the right-hander here, exiting the chicane sections called Malmedy, down towards Vache, it's called, but it's also called Brussels. This long 180-degree open hairpin. Then no name, turn 9. This has several names, a little bit off camber, difficult corner. Then down towards double gauche, which is in turn the double left-hander. Australis smooth and passes the traffic. Here it's very important to hug the inside, go wide and then smoothly hug on the accelerator. You should try to get a good run down towards the next section, which is the campus section, the S-bends here. Now then trying to keep the car to the right on the curb there just a little bit. And then using the entire track on the exit
Sector 2 is
down
0.9
towards
off the pace.
the final bit of campus and then on until Stabilo. This used to be one long corner. It's of course been changed through the times, through the history to make it a little bit slower than it used to be and in turn a whole lot safer. Then down this straight bit that isn't really straight at all, but it's definitely flat out down
The guy
towards
behind has just done a 218.65.
here. And then of course after that all that remains is the bus stop chicane, for we are on to the start and finish straight yet again. We've completed one lap of Spa-Francorchamps.
Hey! We should try that. We should try that again, but like from a proper start point, and we could clip it and upload it as a teaser or something. Should we?
Now I just exited the pits.
Yeah, you should go. You should go back in. No, just kidding.
I gotta stop and go, so I actually did go back in.
Okay, so let's actually do it then. So you can, like when we get closer, let's just be quiet, and you can do like an intro, and then speed the lap, and then we'll like chop that out and put it up as a teaser.
Alright. Hey,
In
what's
the-
up, Sabi? Good night, or good night, Sabi.
Good
What's
night,
up?
Sabi.
It's because it's so dark out here where we're driving.
Oh, it's Marcel. It's Marcel Kempenaar behind me. I have to let him through. Go ahead, Marcel. Sorry about earlier, bro.
Coming up on your it's clear. Oh no, Jonas, come on, keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
Oh, now it's gonna be really easy for me to talk you through this lap as I'm gonna do soon. But anyways, just to introduce anyone who's joined along.
Yeah, just do like a proper video entrance from like action.
Yeah. What? What just happened? Oh, leg spike.
The leader's just done it. 217.11.
So, ladies and gentlemen, we're on board with the Trials 666, the smooth boy himself, for a lap of the Spa-Francorchamps circuit in the Audi R8 LMS that we'll be using for the 24-hour race in 2 weeks' time. And I'm going to take you through the lap and talk you through it about the kinks and
Watch your
quirks
speed.
as trial goes. And I get sent off, and now I see nothing. And I'm back as we enter the bus stop chicane. One of the slowest points up the track, and then onto the start finish straight, trying to get a good run down towards La Source. One of the
B7.
corners that surely hasn't changed since this layout opened in 1979. And then down towards the starting line for the endurance layout, that's crossed here. And then down towards the legendary Eau Rouge. And then over the top of Radillion. So easy to lose the car here onto the Kemmel Straight, the fastest point of the circuit. Heavy braking zone into the S's here.
Sector 1 is 0.7
Taking
off the
the curve
pace.
and then trying to hold the car left to set it up for Malmedy.
The guy in front has just done
Trying
a
not to go wide, it's the
218.02.
off-camber, and down the hill, down to Brussels, Rivage. It's got several names. It is the long right hand, 180-degree hairpin. Next one, no-name corner, turn 9. Also a little bit
Bad luck,
off-camber,
Jonas.
easy
This
to go
lap's been
wide,
validated.
and then
Watch those
down
track
towards
limits.
double gauche. At the bottom of the hill, this one. And it shall not be on this lap that we shall,
We're not gonna clip this and make a teaser out of it.
not at all.
Man, that
I'm
was
gonna-
quick. I almost didn't have time to react.
I'm gonna go on track.
Yeah, I was just pushing way too hard. I was like, it's gonna look so much better. It's gonna look so much better if I do like a nice time.
There's a car approaching. Stay behind the
Yeah,
white
of
line.
course, I get that. The pressure is on.
So it's Martin in the middle again. Martin in the middle again.
It's Maarten in the middle.
Martin in the middle. Ooh, very wide there.
I think somebody's had a little bit of an off here. No, it's okay.
Ooh,
Bye!
It's perfect timing for just popping out with us again, though. If you reset.
Yeah, that's true.
Boy. Why do I follow you off track? Like, I was on the right line and then I turned into his line, which was off track.
I'm feeling pretty slow through bus stop.
Yeah, it's a difficult one. You need to just kind of huck it in and then use the throttle to make the rear end stick. It's a bit of a strange one.
Yeah, that's true.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Right side.
No contact, 0x.
He's still there. Still there.
Doing it again.
He's still there.
And there he goes diving.
Still there. Right Sector 1 is 0.
Not this time.
Off the pace. Fire back up. Get back into the fray.
Almost.
It looked good last time. Oops.
I just can't drive. All of a sudden, I just lost it again. I don't
There's a
know.
car approaching. Don't
But that's
cross the
perfect.
white
We
line.
just died too. So if you go out now, you're with us.
I see how you died. Martin killed you.
What's in Maarten? Did you watch the replay? We were side by side. I don't know. Just felt like a racing incident. I mean, who would be side by side through there if it was actually racing? But Maarten, we had to wait.
Let's
That's
turn that out.
Yeah, I'm out.
Uh-oh.
I just slammed on the
The leader
brakes.
has just done a 216.65.
Go, 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 Maarten. So now I'm in the half the race gone sandwich.
It was Martin. I was gonna say it's the Marstammer between two slices of rye bread. And with that joke, I got a poor exit. Now Charles is running away from me.
So true, Shasse. I always push hard enough. That's why I always crash. But really, seriously though, Maarten, kudos to you for picking up the pace so fast. You got good quick. Oh, watch out for the fezzer.
Cheers. Couldn't speak. Was in.
Yeah, in the middle of a whoosh. No wonder.
Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
nice shots, and that V10 sound is lovely indeed. It's so nice. Definitely also one of my favorite GT3 cars.
Look out for the
Yeah.
speed limit.
Just for the sound.
Same for me. Certainly didn't make the choice any more difficult when you could pick a car with a V10. That always pushes your choice towards that. I feel like, oh, I can listen to a V10 this whole time.
E9, you're currently 3.0 off the leader's pace. You're a second off the pace in sector 3.
Nicely held.
Are we about to do it again?
Yeah, I can feel the side by side coming. Not as strong of a run this time though.
Oh yeah, the tractor. That's a nice car as well.
Let's spin on.
Left side. Left side's clear.
That was quite a bit of an overtake.
That's 20 minutes to go. Sector 2 is 1.8 off the pace.
Oh!
Ah. Yeah, it looks like you're braking a bit too late and too hard.
Yeah. Let's be trying to compensate.
And that's
I don't really.
Come on, keep it between the white lines. This lap won't count.
So that's good.
and that's real good.
Where are you at?
Just got through the sauce.
Yeah, I'm at Eau Rouge.
Yeah. I'm up the kind of straight.
Perfect. Escape road.
Sector 1 is 0.9 off the pace.
Yeah, that's how far I've been losing it. Just braking slightly too late and too hard.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the time it's faster to brake earlier and get on the throttle and let the car grip out before you start accelerating.
Yeah, that's true.
So not only is it safer, but it's actually faster too. And it helps you keep the temperature of the tires down as well, so you have more grip.
Yeah.
Which isn't as crucial when we're running in these
Yellow
low
flag.
temperatures. But
There's kind of a big wreck in double groceries interviews coming up.
yeah, there really was.
We got the cars out of the way.
I'm always a little bit aggressive, it seems.
Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace.
Driving cars.
Yeah, but I feel like that's natural enough when you're like trying to keep up and you just got the car and stuff. The more measured approach seems to come with experience more in the car.
And I'm of course still a youngster.
Oh yeah, and you're still just a young'un. That's true. He's just a kid, damn it!
that Irish video where they're trying to catch something inside.
Jonas, come on, man. Watch them track limits. This lap won't
Catch
count.
him, Dirty! Catch him, Dirty! It's a bat. It's a bat.
It's a bet.
There is a bat in the house. Catch him, Dirty! You'll be in no help, Ma. because his mom is hiding behind a glass door while he's literally hiding behind a different glass door, and he's like shouting at her, "You're not helping, Ma. You're not helping."
It is 2 shots, and it is much more of a challenge, but also much more rewarding and much more.
The guy ahead
so
has
much
just
more
posted a
feedback.
218.50.
Many levels of the game, and yeah, it's very different from GT Sport to the full-on Sims. I feel I can safely say.
Yeah, very true. I don't even know if I would say that it's necessarily that much more of a challenge. It's just completely different, so it takes some adjustment. But the car is in some ways easier to handle.
Easier to handle, but it's more of a challenge in the sense that you can't just run your qualifying laps for lap after lap after lap
That's
without
true.
overheating the tires, all that stuff. There's a little bit more to it.
Okay, Jonas, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace.
Is that you?
Yeah, we're coming
Yes.
Big smoke.
Yeah. Oh, CJ! That's me! Big Smoke!
I'll
That's
have
not
a
a
number
good-
9.
up. Ah, shit. Here we go again.
CJ!
All you had to do is
Let's follow the damn train.
Currently 3.5
Indeed,
off the
Kerr, we
pace.
had to
Yellow
pay,
flag.
what,
Watch
$1?
out, that lap was
Yeah,
a
$1. $1 for 2 hours.
For 2 hours?
I need a dollar. That's. I need a hosted session. That's what I need. Oh Lord, he coming. I'm flashing for you, has it? Damn white Audis. Black Audis matter.
You're a 10th off the pace in sector 1.
Left side. You're still there. You're clear on the left side.
Not that.
And yeah, Shashi, we're just doing free practice at the moment, or this hosted lobby. Practice lobby. Yeah. Oh! We're kind of just racing in amongst ourselves.
Yeah, this is just a good way to get adjusted to the car and to being around other cars. And also a good way to get familiar with the dark track.
You shall not pass, man. What do you think? Think you're Daniel Ricciardo or something?
P9.
You're just gonna send it?
Lick the stamp. Lick the envelope.
Lick the stabbing? No, Max the stabbing.
Max for stamping.
Max the stabbing.
Max is for stamping.
Max is for stabbing.
Oh, I thought I had a run, but then I really lost everything there. It's time to get load celly up in this bitch. There we go.
Time to take off.
I hope you guys noticed the braking difference.
That puts you 4.4 off the leader's pace. That last lap was a 219.65. This lap will be deleted. Watch the track
Taken
limits.
off.
On your right. He's still there. Keep digging.
The leader has just 16.00.
Not dead. Not dead.
Oh, shame the lobby is full by now, Kurt, but it's only, I think there's like 15 minutes left or so.
Right side.
Oh man, yeah, that's a shame.
Still there.
But,
Hold your line. Clear right.
I lost it because I was...
Yellow flag. Caution.
But anyways, Kurt,
Oh!
you can find us in Discord. The Discord link should be in the description.
I'm afraid it's probably not in the description
It's actually not in the description. That's true.
because
Just a second.
we're streaming from a different platform than usually. This is our first proper PC stream, so the description isn't quite what it usually is.
That's true. I'll just be...
You should be able to find it on our profile, I suppose.
Yeah,
and
but I can also just share it in chat.
that's true.
Since I just pinned it anyways.
Good timing.
Okay, Jonas. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Last 10 minutes of the hosted session now. Curse, if you want to join for the last 10 minutes, we just had a disconnect. So you should be able to enter now.
Yeah, if you feel like it, and the Discord is here as well. There is no description, no, that's true. I just noticed as well. Why did we pick the Audi? It sounds good. It's fast. We have this setup. It's pretty stable. It's pretty good once you get to terms with it.
We've read that it's very good on tires across a stint, and
It feels like that
it's the car in the GT3 class alongside the Merc that's in the most events. So buying one
That's
car
true, that's
allowed us to race in as many events as possible.
But there's also an economical reason.
Yeah.
for
So
this
in the end it came down to a choice between the Merc and the Audi, and that was a rumbly V8 versus a harmonious V10. So that was pretty much a no-brainer. Yeah, that's cool, Curse. But this probably won't be the last time we do any of this
Sector
stuff.
1
So
is 0.6
do
off
consider
the pace.
joining the Discord, so we'll keep you up to date, and you'll be able to join in on the next one. Still a few weeks until Spa24, as you know, so we'll get some running in.
Yeah, also just occurred to me that we should promote our hosted session a bit more next time. I should at least throw it up in the Discord, iRacing Discord and such.
That's very true.
To get the iRacing community in our...
That's very true. These are, of course, expansion days for Have the Race Gone, as we try to build our experience with iRacing and get used to streaming on the PCs. Because this will be something we'll be doing more of on the driver's side of things, and I
Sector
think
2
we
is
are
1.2 off the
at
pace.
least considering the opportunity of doing some commenting in iRacing as well, if the opportunity arises. So if you do have a really interesting iRacing series, do hit us up. Ah, man.
Ah, Jonas, come on, keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
So, unsurprisingly, it's actually been, like, I feel like it's been pretty dismal running for me in this session. There's been quite a lot more focus on streaming and playing around with you guys. But that's probably actually a good way to practice as well.
Yeah, I've had the same experience. I did so this morning, just having a long chat with Dr. Hash while I was driving, and it seemed like it was a pretty good way just to get in the groove. I didn't do any crazy fast laps, but I did 25 laps without crashing pretty much for the first time, and I've had a few incidents, but I've also done something like 35 laps here tonight. So getting those steps in. Pretty good.
Yeah, and also just getting used to doing it with not your complete attention because you're talking and stuff. Because that's gonna be a factor in the 24 hours as well.
It's
Oh,
really important to be able to do it at 85, 90%. Yeah, that's
Oh.
true.
Keep it between the lines. They'll delete this lap.
I was so
Because
sure I was
no
gonna
one-
hit the wall there.
No one be able to keep that 100% concentration for such a long stint. And with that, the sun is rising. I feel like a Lord of the Rings moment here.
Oh, that's very true actually. That's a bit of a special one. This is just on the limit of the time running out that we do in fact get some sunrise here. And of course we're running on 4 times time progression, so it will be quite a quick boy this sunrise.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, it's gonna go fast. I'm just gonna go out and see if I can do a couple of hot laps, low fuel, see how it adds up.
Really interesting seeing the sunrise here. This is my first sunrise in
Yeah, me
iRacing.
too.
Okay, Jonas, 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
But yeah, Travis, you were mentioning the sound side of iRacing early on. I really love it. I mean, there are so many little squeaks and like suspension squeaks and wheel bearing squeaks and all kinds of rattles.
Yeah,
and
the
stuff
brakes
like that.
change sound as they get hotter. It's amazing as well. You can hear them squealing when they're cold, and then that goes away and it changes to like a low pitch vibration sound when you brake really hard.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, look at that sky, boys! Oh
Yeah,
man.
it's beautiful. Absolutely
Yeah.
beautiful.
It sounds so sappy and sentimental when you call entering the Spa24 a
Sector
dream
1
come
is
true.
0.9 off the
But
pace.
it really is, like even just experiencing iRacing like this is a bit of a dream come true, honestly.
It is indeed.
Because it did seem a bit out of reach, at least for the level of commitment we were at for a while with SimRacing.
Yeah.
But I think as most people watching this now can attest, that SimRacing bug just gets you harder and harder.
That's true. Very much so.
So eventually investing in iRacing did seem like a good idea, and I want to say to anyone on the fence about it, I haven't really regretted it. It's miles beyond what I've tried in different games. I want to say
Yeah.
particularly the people here, because everyone invests the money and everyone has the real name.
Sector
and
2 is a second off the
there's a
pace.
whole bunch of things that just like changes the way they feel about racing here. No one's just here to play a game and to troll people. Everyone's really here trying to race and trying to increase your licenses has a perspective of years potentially, so everyone's taking it really seriously. And I was expecting more like try hard, almost role-playing behavior as well, which I wasn't too stoked about. But it's just right most of the time. Like everyone's on the same page.
And our PCs were a little bit of special situations.
Your last lap time was
I
at
think, I'm
2:18.42.
doing a hot lap. Charles, maybe you can explain a little better
Yeah.
about how they came about.
Yeah, it's a very weird situation with these two PCs. The first one I found at my old apartment. We were both from Copenhagen. And like out in the
2 minutes to
yard
go, 2
between the
minutes.
buildings, there's like a place where people leave like trash from their apartments. And there's just this massive, honestly slightly ugly gaming computer out there. And I had to have a look just to see what it was. And it was actually decent parts, everything was pretty good. So I dragged it up to my apartment and didn't really do anything about it for like half a year. But then when I finally did, it needed a hard drive, and that was it. I got a hard drive, I installed a hard drive on it, and everything just worked. Everything worked pretty well, to be honest. And it started getting some issues with being really hot later on. But then an old friend of mine from my hometown in the other part of Denmark, shout out Niklas if you're watching this, which you aren't, but just in case, actually messaged me. I play a bit of Counter-Strike with him on occasion. And he was upgrading, getting a crazy water-cooled next-gen computer. If I wanted his old one on the very cheap. So we split it up, and Dirtens paid a very symbolic amount for the old one, and we upgraded it with some new cooling taste and stuff, and I bought the newer one. So we're both on decent gaming rigs now that can run a iRacing in decently high settings and stream at the same time and stuff. And I think our investment is something like 50 euros each. I think I'm probably at 100, maybe a bit more with new screens and stuff, but it's silly value. I don't want to make like a buyer's guide because I've been stupid lucky, and I've been fortunate enough to be so lucky that I could share it with Dirtens as well. And with that being said, the sun is pretty much completely risen, and that was checkered flag. That was a bit of an experience as well, getting all that. Yeah, it's a shame it's over already.
Yeah. I'm feeling genuinely sad.
I mean, I do need a bit of a break. We're coming up to what would be the end of a stint anyway. But yeah, like 5 minutes and I'd be ready to go again. And I probably could keep going for another half an hour if I wanted.
I managed to put in my fastest lap of the session here at the end with a 2:17.6.
Nice.
I think that's pretty okay.
I've gotten so many off tracks. It's gonna be a crucial part of the practice over the next few weeks, getting used to streaming and racing at the same time.
Yeah, it's good that we can do some of the BRS races on Spa, some of the 3-hour races before.
That's very true. Yeah, that's a good thing to mention now too, by the way. We are, as you know, this is practice for the Spa 24 hours, which is on the 19th and 20th, I believe.
The 20th and 21st.
Yeah. But before that, there's actually the VRS Endurance Series, which is 2-man teams for 3 hours. And that's going to be at Spa from the 13th. So depending on our schedules, we'll get that race in, maybe even do it more than once. And we'll of course be broadcasting that as well. So stay tuned for what I guess you could call a bit of a pre-race, a bit of a support race for the 24 hours. And that will be our first little head dive into proper endurance racing.
So with the session ending, I think we're also going to be ending the stream.
Yep, I'm gonna smash this car into the pits and try to be quick about it. It's always so weird shifting up and then slamming the brakes, and that's pretty good. It's always a bit strange shifting up to second gear, coming into the last part of the pit straight, when you know you have to slam the brakes on in like a split second anyway.
Yeah,
But it's faster.
it certainly is.
So time to look at the chat for the first time in a while. Oh yeah, I mean, Kerr says absolutely no doubt that if you know what you're doing, which you certainly seem to do, you can upgrade so cheaply if you just keep doing it along the way. And I think we're lucky enough to now be at a level where we can actually do that with our PCs too, without losing out too much.
Yeah, that's true. That's we've been talking about that as well.
So we're very happy to have gotten to this level
fair,
now.
We've both been very lucky because I actually inherited my little brother's old gaming PC. He got a new one, And then I was really
Best to get into
unlucky
the
that it
session,
died
take the
upon me
position.
like a month after I got it. And then I was then super lucky to inherit the one you had before now, the one we've fixed up with the cooling paste and all that, which is now sitting in here. So, but the world of PC, you just, once you go PC, you just don't go back.
It's really hard to see yourself going back after this. It's like
At le-
being an iPhone user for years and then finally getting an Android or something, but even more, of course, even more of the same.
Indeed. Also, I want to say thanks to Martin for joining us for this practice session. And
Hello.
while I'm clearing my throat, I'd like you all to wish Martin the best of luck on his journey towards the C license. Fingers crossed. Hope that he can make it there in time. He's got a lot of MX5 racing to do.
Yeah, everyone, please concentrate on sending him only the safest vibes.
The safest, only
The safest of vibes.
The safest.
Hashtag
I'll
safety.
try my best.
Hashtag. Thanks for joining in tonight.
Yeah, it's been a
pleasure having you along.
It's been a big one. I'm really happy to be back streaming with you guys, and I'm really pleased to see that you're supporting this effort as well. I hope some of you are excited about this, because I think it's pretty obvious by now that we certainly are.
Yeah, indeed.
We're finishing off with some beautiful pictures of us three riding in a bunch. Ooh, a bit of a taparoonie there, but still going. Yeah, this is amazing, and I hope you will take part of it all the way through. Until then, stay safe out there. That goes for you, especially Martin. Yeah, but we'll see you soon. We'll keep you updated about what goes on in our world. I'm just trying to get my mouse to work, which it isn't seeming to be willing to do. Yeah, but until then, have a very nice evening, you guys. See you around on the channel and on the internet. Bye.